Once again, you already know what it is, and you already know where you have reached. The number one collaborative professional wrestling podcast anywhere in the world. Usually it's on Everything Pro Wrestling Channel. Tonight's on HWWeekly. We're talking about Clash of the Podcast, man. It's that time of year again, y'all. Survivor Series time, man. Once one of my favorite pay-per-views ever, now a little bit of a disappointment, but hopefully it'll get better as we talk about it. Maybe we'll speak something good into existence while we're talking about it, man. We're going to make some formal introductions in a second. My name is Sean. To my top left is Conrad. To my top right is Jesse. Once again, formal introductions coming soon, but as soon as we get something out the way. Conrad, do my line, please.
Sean, drop that thing.
Behind the scenes, my brother Jesse is feeling that, man. Yeah, once again, you already know what it is, man. Clash of the Podcast officially on the air, the Survivor Series special. We're going to do Survivor Series predictions as well as doing a Dream Fantasy draft. I'm really excited about this. We have the draft board up and ready to rock and roll. The chat's in the building. We're going to get to the chat in just 1 second, but I got to definitely introduce my tag team partner of every Monday night, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Tonight on a Thursday, the one and only Everything Pro Wrestling just got off the air. If you didn't catch it, I don't know why you didn't catch it. Catch it after this, but you should have caught it before this. The one and only Conrad Cushman.
Hit the living legend, Larry Sabisco. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for coming out and checking us out here on Clash of the Podcast. Looking forward to this special, man. Talking a little Survivor Series. It's a deadly game.
And with the first pick of the draft, Conrad Cushman select Larry Sabisco. Is that what you? No? Oh,
no,
sorry.
No.
Listen, man, this guy needs no introduction anywhere in the civilized world, but I'm going to give that introduction because that's my brother, man. My brother in Christ, my brother. Yeah, we talk about the goodness of the Lord and wrestling and all that good stuff. Doing a great job over on the Pro Wrestling Shoot with the homie James. This is the one and only Jesse in the building. What up, man?
Hey, man, it's good to be here, man. It's always a pleasure to be a part of the Clash of the Podcast. Hey, I think this is the first time that I've been on this show that you hit that intro. That's why that intro goes hard, man.
It's a vibe.
Tell you guys, I love that intro. Got to keep it, man. But thank you so much for having me, dude. This is always a blast to be on your guys' platform over here, man. It's a good time every time.
It's an honor to have you, man. Conrad came up with that theme song, man. I got the one for Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. Mine is a little bit more vibey, but Conrad's joint for the Clash of the Podcast is super appropriate for the pro wrestling content that we try to bring forth, man. The chat is in the building, ready to rock and roll. We appreciate you making your way over from Everything Pro Wrestling earlier this evening. What a great show Conrad and BJ, the professor, put together. We appreciate you. Sir Quills, the first one in the building, saying... What's up, Sean, Conrad, and Jesse, and Joel? Joel's not going to be with us tonight, but shout out to the homie Joel. Your boy Sir Quills is here for this special episode of Clash of the By God Podcast. Let's get to talking about some Survivor Series. Hashtag HWW, hashtag EPW. And he says he enjoys it here. We enjoy you being here, my brother. He goes on to say, how about this for my Thursday night? I'm watching my team on TV, Go Bills, and watching my favorite bros in the wrestling podcast game on YouTube. Doesn't get much better than this. God bless you, man. Quills, we're totally humbled by that, and we appreciate you greatly. Our social media advocate, the one and only M. Leezy Fo Sheezy in the building. Hello, good evening, everyone. An avid supporter of the Clash, HWW, EPW, and the Pro Wrestling Shoot. The one and only M. Leezy says, hi, good evening, everyone. Hope you had a good Thursday. Let's talk about Survivor Series, a.k.a. WWE least loved child of the pay-per-view Big Four. Ooh. So, my God. Okay. We're trying to bring it back, but it doesn't sound too good. I agree with you, though. The only Vinny we like in the building says, happy Thursday. God bless y'all. Appreciate you, my friend. I'm searching for a miracle. Believe the impossible is in the building. Says Miracle FTW. What's up, everyone? Appreciate you being here. Cleezy13Z4 Tweezy's in the building. Clown13420 says evening, everyone. Appreciate you. A new listen. Appreciate you being here. The Kid Yam 573. Appreciate you. That must be some love coming from the Jesse side of things. We appreciate you coming over and checking us out. The Kid, he says, appreciate you, man. MJ being the place to be, getting it in this dancery. Says, what's happening, folks? We appreciate you, my G. The only Vinny who like says, Thanksgiving weekend tradition Survivor Series. We're going to get to a couple more comments soon. But listen, man, we want to talk about this upcoming Survivor Series pay-per-view. And then we're going to get into the real fun. At least that's how I feel, Jesse and Conrad. The real fun is going to be this draft we're about to do. But let's talk about the upcoming card. Me too. I'm so happy to have you guys, and I'm so happy we're going to get this thing on and popping. For the chat that don't really understand, I'm breaking it down for you right now. We are going to do Survivor Series predictions, and then we are going to do a fantasy Survivor Series draft. Conrad, should I pull up the draft board in advance to show them what I'm talking about?
Make them wait.
Make them wait. Sounds like a plan. Conrad, start us off, man. This is the clash. I need you to break down the opening match of the evening, my brother. We're talking about John Cena trying to successfully defend in his second to last match the Intercontinental Championship against Dirty Dom Mysterio. I'm going to let you open it up with the commentary. Then we're going to throw it right to Jesse for his thoughts and prediction.
Yeah, this one happened a few weeks ago. If you guys watched Raw, you know who opened up the show. Behold, the King of Kings. He came out there.
The egomaniac.
To introduce it. No, we were wrong when we said that, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
John Cena gets introduced, and then Dominic Mysterio interrupts because he's the punk kid interrupting people, and he gets put into an IC title match. And guess what? Big Match John wins the Grand Slam. I'll be honest with you, Sean. I think I said it on our show too. I didn't really think he needed it. I mean, I get why people wanted it, like, oh, he's Grand Slam, but I don't think he needed it, if that makes any sense. They did it. Cool. We're in San Diego. To me, I think this is the big setup here. Dom probably could get this back if they wanted to, or do they have Big Match John roll all the way through till the end, holding the Intercontinental Championship?
Well, what do you say?
I say give it back to Dom. I think you had a hot run with this guy, and you need to continue the hot run, and I say put it back on him. And him beating John Cena is a little feather in his cap because you don't have much time to put feathers in people's caps with John Cena. You only got 2 more matches.
One more question regarding this before I throw it to the big homie Jesse. You do realize what you're saying is that John Cena is going to lose his last 2 matches.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fine with me.
Jesse, what say you?
Yeah, I think I'm going to echo what Conrad said. As soon as they announced the match, I immediately thought that this was a way to put the title back on Dom. I think they only gave it to Cena anyway, just so he can get that Grand Slam championship. So, John has had an up and down last run, right? And I'm pretty famous for saying I just can't wait for it to be over. So, I
love it.
I am looking forward to seeing Dom Mysterio win this match because I thought that he was a fantastic Intercontinental Champion, and I'd like to see other mid-card contenders. You know what I mean? We don't need a John Cena. We don't need a Cody Rhodes. We don't need these top guys that are in the main event spotlight already going for that title. So I think WWE's got a stacked roster, bro. So give it back to Dom. Let him run gauntlet. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I'm actually going to piggyback off of both of you guys, man. I think Dominic Mysterio is going to win the title back. The only reason I'm a little bit trepidatious about that prediction is because of what I said earlier. That would mean that John Cena would lose his final 2 matches walking out the door. John Cena has proven to be a team player over the last.
Why are we saying final 2? What's his final match?
Well, his final match we don't know yet. His final match will be a Saturday night's main event.
So you think he's losing that?
Oh, sure. You got to lose on your way out, right? That's what I would think. I mean, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong and he wins, then my point is completely null and void.
Don't have to, but
I think it's Cena. I think I don't know. Yeah, that is a good question because I mean Sting was like one of the first, right? Like to not lose on the way out.
To win on his way out. Yep.
So and I didn't have a problem with that, and I don't hate John Cena at all. I'm just tired of that era of wrestling. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't mind seeing him win on the way out. It just depends on who it's against.
And I would think that him defeating Dominic Mysterio with the Survivor Series would mean that he would definitely lock in losing his last match, right? Because there's no way he retires as the Intercontinental Champion.
I mean,
that'd be a weird
while we're
way
talking about it, I was gonna say I don't think if Gunther, to me, Gunther's the only logical choice that's left in all of this. Okay. Despite the Matt Cardona, I mean Zack Ryder, Nick Nemeth, I mean Dolph Ziggler. Besides all those comebacks and everything else, at this point, Gunther makes the most sense to put him in that spot. And if Gunther's going to win, which I think he should, he doesn't need the Intercontinental Championship again. To me, this guy's main event. He needs to be in your main event mix.
Fair enough. I love it, guys. We're starting off hot. I like it. Clown messing with us a little bit. He says, wait, it's Monday? What's going on with the world? No, it's Thursday night, man. Special edition of Clash in the building. Vinny, the only Vinny we like, says, Conrad, my Steelers got your Bills next Sunday. Can't wait. MJB in the place to be says, War Games. I love it. Sir Quills, he says, Clash of the God podcast on a Thursday night. It's Bizarro World, people. Learn to love it because it's the best thing going today. Woo! He didn't add the woo, but I know he was thinking it. MJB says, mind you, the intro isn't Def Rebel. I don't get it. Help me understand.
Your intro.
Nobody likes Def Rebel. So the intro is better than that.
Yes.
Understood. Quilly says, no, Joel, my bad. I jumped it. You're fine, bro. You're fine. We're just happy you're here.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that intro theme from VPW? Virtual Pro?
Okay.
You're close, but no.
It's a wrestling game though, isn't it?
It is. It's It's WCW versus NWO World Tour.
Okay. I knew it was a wrestling game.
Please don't have people suing us or copyrighting us.
Yeah, they're done, man. They're done.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I can't even
brilliant move, by the way. Brilliant move because that game is so long ago.
Big Show already took all the money, bro. You don't got to worry about nothing.
Yeah. Shout out to James. He's proud of that moment right there.
Vinny says, men's war games like an all-star game, but Cody being in the center instead of Roman is funny. We know who the real captain is. That's a fact. Roman Reigns is the captain of the team. Roman Reigns is all we care about. I'm sure that my good friend Jesse will disagree.
Hold on
I'm going to throw it to Jesse about that. Yes, I'm ready. You can go.
Who's we? Who is we in this conversation?
I think the public at large.
Bro, I just seen the funniest TikTok, and I don't shout out to whoever made it, but it was like every time Roman Reigns comes out, or every time Roman Reigns comes back every 2 months, it's just Roman Reigns coming in, and it's the same thing over and over and over again, dude. He's another one. I can't wait to be done with this, bro. Like,
you gotta listen, bro.
I'm ready.
One thing about you, man, you're a young fella like me. You're like a young OG like me, but you have a wise old soul. But I think you're making a big mistake on this one. We're gonna miss Roman Reigns.
No, I'm not.
Wow.
I will not, dude. There is so much talent in the wrestling world to miss Roman Reigns. See you later, bud. Like, okay. I'm tired of the same old stuff every single, like Brock Lesnar, another one. See you later. Can't wait till he's done either. You know what I mean? Brock, Cena, Roman.
Sayonara.
Yeah, dude. This was the era that almost made me fall out of love with pro wrestling. All three of these men.
I respect your truth, bro. I respect your truth.
Yeah, I'm good. I won't miss
Conrad, do you echo this?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Not fully. I mean, this is how I feel. I'm always in the middle. I agree with Jesse on the Cena thing. I'm okay on Cody. Like, I'm not as hard on Cody, but I also like Roman, so I'm not like with Jesse on that fully either. So I'm like, I'm in the middle. I'm like, they're okay, but I can see both points.
Fair enough. Quill says it shows some love to Jesse. Welcome to the show once again for the first time. The Kid Yam definitely showing love from the pro wrestling shoot side. We appreciate you being here. He has a hot take for us. He says, hot take, but I'm burnt out of war games. Go back to the old traditional Survivor Series. War games nowadays doesn't make sense. No story building, and superstars just come together for no reason. I'm about 80%, 80-20 on that point. Great comment, by the way, by the Kid. I don't think they come together for no reason. Their stories intertwine with war games. However, I do believe that a traditional Survivor Series match would be better. And I think it's a slap in the face that we're going to get a traditional Survivor Series match on SmackDown. That's ridiculous. Why couldn't it have been on the actual show? We have 4 freaking matches. I'm about to spaz out right now. It's too early for this. Let's move on. Now, next up on the card list, my brothers, it is for the Women's World Championship. Nikki Bella has come back to reclaim her throne as the quintessential female of this division, taking on somebody who I think is truly the queen of this division and somebody who's taking the WWE by storm. I think it's a no. I'm gonna stop right here and just give it to you guys with a quick comment. Stephanie loses, we riot. Anybody, jump on in.
I have a trope that I hated with this on Monday. This is probably the only thing I hated on Raw. Because actually, I'm going to say something. I thought Raw was really good again. It's been good the last couple weeks.
It was good. It just bothered me to say it.
This build to this match had one trope that I hate. You're coming out, person hits you from behind, then they grab you by the hair and they talk to you. And they're like, you're never going to win this title back after I get it from you. I'm like, if you don't punch this lady in the face, your eyes are open and you're looking at her. And you're just sitting there like, oh, I'm so hurt from that one hit from behind. I'm like, dude, what is this? Fight. I get it. They got to be dramatic and everything doing it. Stephanie Baker needs to win this. I don't have nothing else to say. Once again, I will echo what Jesse said. I'm over this era of this stuff and this revision. Let's move on.
I'll take it a step further before I kick it to Jesse and say, not only if Stephanie loses, do we riot, but once again, I'm screaming it from the rooftops. Nikki Bella does not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Jesse, your thoughts?
I think Nikki Bella's winning.
Oh no,
that's where I'm at with it, dude.
Oh my god,
I think that they're gonna give Nikki another run, dude, and honestly, I'm okay with it, dude. I don't really mind Nikki Bella so much. Brie was the one that I couldn't stand watching in the ring as much as I love, Bryan Danielson, but I don't think Nikki's is bad. But Conrad's right, man. It's still the same era. It's still the same stuff that kind of drove me away from watching Monday Night Raw to begin with. You know what I mean? So,
oh my God, I've never hoped you were wrong more than I hope you're wrong right now. That is crazy. I thought we'd all be on the same page, but I guess you have a hunch. I respect it. You have a hunch.
Primo.
Oh yeah, she comes back to help her.
Wow.
In all honesty, to me, that's the only title I could see them wanting to win, though, is if Brie can get back in there with her and they become the tag champs. Which, whatever, I get it.
Vinny agrees with the kids. Facts. Vinny agrees with the kids' stance on traditional Survivor Series matches. Emily Forsheezy brings up a good point. Cody Rhodes is QB1. I know he's saying that sarcastically, but that's a ridiculous figure of speech. Jesse, don't judge me. It's a ridiculous figure of speech that he's come up with to signify the fact that he's the man now. He needs to be in the center. Better him than Triple H hogging the spotlight. I guess I would agree with that.
Hold on a second. Is he not QB1 though?
He is QB1, but that's a stupid name.
It is a stupid name, but I mean, he is the guy though. He's the one out there. He's the one there every week. He's the one. He's not the one coming back every 2 months to get the aura pop.
But it's a stupid name.
Stupid name.
It's a
Trust me, that time is coming soon though.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, because he's about out the door too, man.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
He said next contract's his last contract.
Yeah, he's about out the door too.
Hey, but that might be a 5-year deal or something. You never know that.
Yeah. No, I think it will be.
Like out the door doesn't mean like out the door in a year. He's going to be around until 2030.
Well, by out the door, I mean like how AJ was out the door 5 years ago. Like, hey, we got one final good push.
Okay.
And we're done. You know what I mean?
Limited dates.
No, he's not going to stick around like Cena. I'll tell you that.
He's not 23 years, y'all.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cena, Cleasy13 says Cena will win after Finn helps and backfires. I guess trying to say that he's going to help Dom, but it's going to backfire. So Cena wins. MJB in the place of B said, wouldn't mind seeing Cena in a War Games, but I understand from the bumps perspective. The only video like says it was a stat pad. Grand slam for Cena, 100%. PWJ24. Appreciate you being here, man. Means a lot. Thank you for stopping by, man. Another homie from the pro wrestling shoot side, man. Appreciate you being here. Jesse, appreciate you,
my boy.
Yeah, man. Emily for Z says should have John Cena beat Cody Rhodes and carry it through his retirement, but that would be a good idea. You know what that means? Here we go. Let's move on with the card. I'm just so excited about this draft. I want to just breeze through this freaking card. Let's do this. Next up on the docket, Women's War Games. I like this team. These teams, I should say. The only thing that I'm gonna have a problem with, or I have a problem with, is that I've been advocating and shouting from the rooftops. Chat, let me know what you think. For Jada Parker, I think Lash Legend's spot should have been Jada Parker's. I think Jada Parker, if pushed correctly, could be the biggest star in the women's division. No cap.
Parker,
yeah, she's so fire, bro. But with that being said, let's talk about what we have. And that's no shade towards Lash Legend. She's very talented as well. So it's going to be Team, I guess you could say Team Asuka, along with her tag team championship partner, going along with Lash Legend and Nia Jax. And unofficially, we kind of see the writing on the wall. Becky Lynch going up against Charlotte Flair, who has decided to join the team along with her tag team partner, Alexa Bliss. Io Sky. AJ Lee is having a conversation with Rhea, which is going to lead to her being officially announced as part of the team, probably as soon as Friday. And then Rhea Ripley. So, guys, I'll throw it to Jesse first. How do you see this War Games match playing out?
Well, if this is the actual match, because obviously it's not official yet.
Yeah, the only question mark is AJ and Becky. If
this is the official match, I'm a fan of every woman in this match. I think this is going to steal the show, personally. AJ Lee in a War Games match is interesting to me. I think that I don't know if we get AJ Lee or Becky Lynch in that match, but it would be interesting. It did tease it. It teased it. So I don't know, man. I'm excited to see this one, and obviously, like, if AJ Lee's in the match, I think that's a wrap. I think
they definitely win.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I would have to say so. But then again,
Conrad, go ahead.
WWE likes to get their shot back because AJ has already had one up on Becky, so this could be Becky's answer back, and then they run it back again in a one-on-one. I told you guys, I think I told you guys last time we were on this pod, they are going to push this AJ Becky thing until WrestleMania. Like, I could see it happening. This is WWE 101.
Before I give this to Conrad, I want to just have you put your creative hat on. Now, I'm not going to put you behind the 8 ball because you did agree that it's likely it will be AJ and Becky. But you also kind of threw out there, what if it's not? So my question to you would be, if it's not, then how do you think it works out? Like, what 2 names pop into your head?
I don't think it has to be 5-on-5. It could be 4-on-4.
Interesting. Conrad, what say you, man? No, Jesse, keep going.
No, I'm just saying, I don't know. That's I don't know who else it could be. I've only watched Monday Night Raw the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I took a 2-month break and it was healthy. It was a healthy break needed from this relationship with pro wrestling. I'm telling you. So the last 2 weeks, from what I've seen, it is teasing that AJ went off to talk with Rhea. You know what I mean? So
yeah, all right.
I just think it's kind of. Don't you think that's a little crazy? AJ Lee coming back. She's only had 1 match, and now she's gonna pop into a cage.
You're actually making me, what I thought was a foregone conclusion, and it probably still is. You got me thinking 80-20 now instead of 99-1%. But I think it's going to work out. But I appreciate your thought, man. Conrad, what do you think?
This is going to be a weird one. I'm going to go with the heels because one of my favorite lines that I got from a wrestling personality is even King Kong got a couple villagers. So you got to give the heel something sometimes. And I think this is a moment where you can. It's something for Nia to brag about with Lash. If they're going to go after the tag titles, it benefits them. Charlotte's going to be just fine. She's got her feud coming up with someone else that we're going to talk about. Bliss is in the mix still. It elevates Asuka. It doesn't really hurt Io. Rhea Ripley, we've been playing the Rhea Ripley's going to be fine game since she lost in Buffalo, but we've been rolling with that since she lost the title to Io Sky. So Rhea will be fine, I guess. She's probably my prediction to win the Rumble. A little early spoiler there. See if it changes, but I think the heels win this some way, somehow. What they do, I have no idea, but I can see Asuka locking in Io with like a submission, and then you could build to a big match for that.
I'm gonna go chalk here. I want to say babyfaces win, and I'm gonna go because AJ Lee was added to the team, or will be added to the team. I'm predicting. I think AJ wins. I think AJ takes the fall. Actually, I think it's going to be AJ Lee taking the fall. Probably not against Becky, because I do agree with Jesse's stance that it's going to be a WrestleMania match. So it would not be prudent for AJ to pin Becky, but I think she will pin someone to get victory.
I have an interesting question for you both.
Right.
How do you feel about Bayley and Lyra not being in this after they had that storyline, and it seems like they kind of paused it, but then they like forced it in this week to just be like, oh yeah, we haven't done this in a couple weeks. Don't forget about this.
Well, it's a shame, but you know what also is a shame? The fact that they could easily make something work with a traditional Survivor Series match, which is something they're not going to do. That's the sad part. Survivor Series offers an opportunity, well, at least it did previously. Jesse, your thoughts too, where you could have major numbers worth of feuds moderately pay off, but because now they do 2 War Games match, you could have had, I mean, it's a 3-hour pay-per-view. You could have, 10 teams, and all of it can go towards booking a storyline that moves forward, but they've just completely abandoned what Survivor Series is all about.
Listen, man, I'm indifferent. I'm a War Games fan. So
okay.
I was not a fan of traditional Survivor Series.
What is happening right now?
I've said this on the show. This is the second year in a row that I've been here to talk Survivor Series.
But I don't think this, and I could be wrong, and I apologize. I don't remember hearing you say you don't like elimination matches.
No, I don't. Well, listen, if they're gonna run it like they did in 1990, where you have like the grand finale, right? Like the winners of the baby faces matches versus the heels matches. I liked that because it was different, and I think they only ran that once or twice. Correct me if once or twice. Yeah. So was it 1990 or was it?
Tito Santana's in trouble with the $1 million man right now.
Yeah, 1990. Yeah. So if they were to run it like that, I think that it would bring some interest to me. But for me, dude, Survivor Series, or not Survivor Series, but Thanksgiving time and the holidays always meant War Games for WCW for me, dude. I was a WCW War Games fan. That was one of my favorite pay-per-views in WCW because it was just something different, man. It was the first time that I had seen 2 rings in an arena. So I've always just fell in love with that. And for me, Conrad knows me. I'm not a fan of trios matches. I'm not a fan of, 4v4s. I don't really like that kind of stuff.
Tournaments, like
tournaments. Yeah. Dude, it's a predetermined sport. And I don't want to see 3 guys or 4 guys sitting on the outside just waiting for the tag, man. I don't need that. I just don't need that. If it's a traditional regular tag team match, like 2v2, then I'm down with it. I love tag team wrestling, but not trios and all that other stuff. If you're going to have that, it needs to be chaotic like War Games, in my opinion. That's the only way to make it fun.
Respect, bro. Respect.
Sean, I'll say this, though. I do think when you look at Survivor Series and what it means to wrestling fans, I think what's missing from it is you could tell great stories with Survivor Series. And we could get into the multiple ways you could do it. Mm-hmm. Sean, do you remember when Big Show had a team? I don't remember who else was on his team. This is how little I remember of it. But it was
Viscera, Midian. Okay, Bossman, Viscera, Midian, and Prince Albert.
That's why you couldn't remember.
Bossman's on the other team, though, wasn't he? It was Bossman.
That was Bossman's team. You talking about 99?
Yeah, but who was Big Show? Did he have any teammates?
Oh, Big Show had Kai and Ty. What? That was the team. Big Show had Kai and Ty and
Lowdown. What are you gonna tell me
no,
next?
Matter of fact, you know how bad it was? This is funny because you're making me smile when I didn't think I was. What happened was Big Show had Kai and Ty and Lowdown, and actually he took out his own partners because he wanted Boss Man to himself.
Yeah. So in that match, the story was Big Show was 4-on-1. You could tell cool stories, but some people say the reason they don't do Survivor Series matches, Sean, is because nobody wants to lose. And I can understand that from wrestlers today. Like, now I'm not doing the job. I'm not losing to this guy. And it's like, dude, there's a bigger story on the line here. When Big Show beat 4 people and then they were like, oh, we need a replacement for the title match. I was like, yo, Big Show just destroyed 4 people. I'm like, yeah, put him in. Then he won the world title that night. Like, that's crazy stuff that you could end up doing.
Which was a disgrace, by the way.
Yeah.
The greatest.
But you don't have people writing like that anymore, though. You got Triple H and Chat GPT, brother. That's what you got.
Johnny 5.
Yeah.
Yo, Jesse, back me up on this. The greatest triple threat match that never was. Austin, Rock, Triple H. And you take out Austin to insert the Big Show. That's the biggest letdown in Survivor Series history.
Yeah. And then Big Show wins. Bro, who's a fan of the Big Show?
Hold on. I'm teching this one up. This one up a little bit.
Pathetic.
I'm teching this one up, though, at the same time. Because they knew Austin was hurt before that match, and they went all the way till the pay-per-view, and they were like, it's going to be Austin, Rock, and Triple H, the biggest triple threat of all time. Stone Cold got hit by a car. Thanks for the money. Like, that's what they did. They played you. They were like, hey, what do you get instead? Where's Derek? Well, like, they got you.
They did, and the funny part, when you talk about the money
glad
aspect,
I didn't buy that.
Yo, when you talk about the money aspect, bro, everybody and their mother wanted to see that. That would have been the greatest triple threat of all time.
We should look up the buy rate for that, because how many people do you think ordered? They're like, oh man.
But, through the roof, man.
But you know what? I wasn't mad that Paul White won it, and then he lost it in a couple weeks.
What year was that?
99, my brother.
99.
Yeah, this is the same time as the fall of Test. That could have been Test too, but
don't get me started on that.
Yeah, me either. Like I'll go off. And actually, no, and that actually happened the next month too, right? That swerve, and then Test was like ruined after that.
406,000 buys.
You said 400,000?
406,000. Yeah.
That's a big number.
They thought they were getting a good triple.
That's a big number.
The attendance was almost 19,000 people in attendance. That's crazy.
Yo,
that sold the house.
That's a big number.
And guess what? Tickets were $5,000 either. That was good times.
Like probably $20 get in the building.
My guy just said 406,000 buys.
Mm-hmm.
That's a massive number for a non-WrestleMania pay-per-view.
At least that's what AI overview is giving me.
Clown said fine print. Card subject to change. That is true.
Oh, and that's another reason why WWE makes me sick. Even back then.
You loved it.
I loved it back then, but that pay-per-view made me mad. That pay-per-view made me mad.
I forgot about that until you guys just brought it up.
But like I said, the Soul Survivor stories, that stuff could tell cool stories if you allow it, but everyone's got to be on board.
And by the way, looking back on it, I feel like a freaking moron. Chat, let me know what you think too, guys. First of all, Rock does his segment backstage. He's already in his tights and t-shirt. Triple H does his segment backstage. He's in his tights and t-shirt. Stone Cold Steve Austin's still in jeans, a hat, a jacket. Why are you not getting dressed? It's about 30 minutes before bell time. Oh, listen, you know why? Because they never had any intention of him wrestling.
You mean how they show everybody walking into the arena all the time? Like, why are you not prepared? How you doing? Let me sign some autograph.
What are you doing?
That's just a wrestling trope, Like, we're out here. It's sunny. They got the sunglasses.
Man.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
That's hilarious.
What's going on, Stu?
Well, oh God, that's pretty good. Gar, that's pretty good. Gar is a comedian now. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, here we go, guys. I got the graphic wrong. Don't judge me. Insert Jimmy Uso, take out John Cena. Don't judge me again. Take out Austin Theory. Insert. Who am I inserting? Take out Austin Theory. Insert. Help me out, somebody. I'm bugging right now.
Oh my God, Drew
McIntyre. All right. So it's Drew McIntyre and the Vision, along with Logan Paul, going up against the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk, the WWE Undisputed Champion, Cody Rhodes, QB1, Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns, and the greatest professional wrestler of the modern era, the one and only Jey Uso. I say there's no other way to go. Jey Uso takes the pin. Everybody eats. Then they automatically give him a title shot for both titles, and Jey walks out with both belts. All right, let's stop playing around now. I actually think the heels win, and I'm not happy about it. I love Roman. I love Jey. I have a lot of respect and appreciation for Jimmy. I respect CM Punk. I respect Cody, even though I think he's a cornball. I think the heels win. What do you guys think?
That's tough. I'm gonna go with what Matt said. I think that's if you want to make a moment, man. Let Braun Breaker pin Punk.
Oh my goodness.
Heels won last year, right?
No, babyface won last year.
All right, then heels are taking it. They always flip-flop, man.
No, but remember the year before the babyfaces won because that's when Punk came back in Chicago.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They always flip-flop. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
So they went face.
Yeah, so heels are due.
Great point by our friend Guy Will Gamble. Shout out to him. He says, "Why in the world is Roman helping Punk?" Agreed. It's like stupid. It's so stupid.
A friend of my what is it? An enemy of my friend is I forgot what the phrase is, but Punk.
An enemy of my enemy is my friend.
There you go. That's the answer. They both hate.
If heels are taking this one, and that's what you guys think, you think this is where Jey Uso does the turn?
It could
turn.
No,
you don't think so? Because that could lead to something else.
It could, but I say no. I think what I really want to happen. I don't think he should do it by himself. I think the Usos and Roman should beat the crap out of Cody and CM Punk. That would be good television. Let them all turn. Let's give Jimmy something to do. Let's get Roman back in there, and also turn Jey heel, but not just Jey by himself. No. I'm not saying you're wrong. I think there's a better chance than not that Jey probably will turn heel. It's going to make me sick to my stomach, but it's probably going to happen. It could happen. Conrad, talk to me.
That sounds crazy. I don't know. Maybe.
What sounds crazy? What sounds crazy? The reunion of the bloodline?
No. I'm just talking about them just beating everyone down in a cage, and I'm like, why did you help Paul Heyman?
Thank you. Stu's Views. I want to make sure I pronounce it right. Stu's Views. Appreciate you. And I want to spell it so anybody doesn't. STEWSVEWWS. I would love that, Hub. Somebody sees what I'm saying. Yo, get them back.
That was a real-time laugh right there. Swift. You just watched that Enzo promo too today?
Yeah, I did.
That was actually a good promo. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, he always cuts good promos, man.
Walking the dog. I'm off the leash. What are you gonna do? Like, all right, Enzo, take it easy.
Okay, so Miracle FTW says it doesn't make sense for the bloodline to turn. Guys, can I have a couple of seconds to explain my theory?
Go ahead.
This is more than just wrestling. This is about career progression. As much as I love Jey Uso, that I couldn't love him more if he was freaking rocking his prime. I'm a big supporter. But it is starting to get a little stale. Maybe only 2%, down from 100. Maybe it's only 98. Maybe it's only 95. But it's a smidge. It's a smidge. It's been 3 years. Jimmy Uso, he needs something desperately, right? And then Roman Reigns, I think that writes itself. Roman shouldn't be on the same team with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. So when you take into consideration a little bit of a refresh for Jey Uso, reinvigorating the career and maybe giving the boost that Jimmy Uso needs to get himself on track, and getting Roman right back where he belongs, which is opposite Cody and CM Punk, all while reuniting them at the same time, you guys are not feeling that.
No. I think the money is
okay.
Well, I think this is where you get the teases. So
I'm over the bloodline, bro.
I hear you.
Yo, honestly, at any time Roman fans, that's the first thing they bring. Get the bloodline back together. I'm like, dude, stop this. Stop.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
They had one storyline that got them winning, and they're riding it through. Let me say this.
I appreciate. I love to you too, man. It's okay if you disagree with me. I get it. Maybe I'm all by myself. It's okay.
I think Braun Breaker is gonna win, and he's gonna get the title shot at the Rumble. Punk is gonna end up. To me, the Mania matches are set from that promo. This is how I'm viewing it, at least right now in their minds. It's gonna be Cody Roman now, and how many times have I changed my mind on this, Sean? Like 4 or 5 times because of injuries and other.
We all have, yes, sir.
So now I think it's going to be Cody and Roman, and Punk's going to end up facing Lesnar. I think. That's just what I'm seeing now. I'm like, I don't know if I like that, and to me, Braun's going to start getting to rub elbows with the main eventers, and that's going to lead to he eventually during the next run he's going to win the championship, whether it's from Brock, Punk, whomever.
I think the atrocity of Seth Rollins' injury, which obviously ruined all of our plans. If you check out in the archives, we did a show. Joel was with us as well, where we did way too early WrestleMania predictions. But I think out of all the predictions that we made for the main event, mine is the closest because I predicted a triple threat rematch this time for the title. This time, so it might end up just being Punk and Roman. No Seth.
Could be.
You know what I'm saying? So
I just don't see. Then who's Cody facing?
Cody can face anybody he wants. Cody can face. Don't judge me. I can see your faces already. Cody can face. I'm gonna say it. Don't judge me. Heel Jey Uso, or there is more, or Braun Breaker. Wouldn't like it, but it could be. Or
What how about?
True, that's true. Or how about we unify the titles and have one champion and stop being stupid?
They ain't going for that. Cody comes over to Raw to remind you every time he's the champ. He's like, yeah, I can't be on SmackDown. Guys, Netflix needs me. I'll be back.
All I can say is this. Survivor Series is looking like something that I would want to watch, but it's not something that blows me away. But I'll tell you what is going to blow us away, man. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. This is what we're really here for tonight, guys. Here it is, the draft board. Ladies and gentlemen,
it's a deadly game.
Guys,
generals gather.
Here are the rules.
I can just see Triple H popping up. Yeah.
Here it is, guys. Chat, you've been waiting for it. We worked long and hard to put this together for you guys. About 2 months in the making. Everybody, by the way, at random, I flipped the coin. It was just me in the room, but I flipped the coin. And first pick will be Conrad. Jesse will get the second pick, and I will get the third pick.
Fugazi.
I'm third. How is that Fugazi?
I need to see the coin.
I would have. So you think I get
double-sided coin or what?
Conrad's
give it to my boy. Give it to my boy.
Conrad's my brother, but I would never want him to have the upper hand on me on anything.
Oh yeah, he made a big mistake, I think, because I'm about to go to work.
All right, so here are the rules, guys. Here are the rules. We're gonna each pick a women's team and then a men's team, and with the men's team, we're gonna add 2 managers. It's not gonna be in a row. You see the 1980s, 1990s, and so forth. If you choose to pick your 2020 to present wrestler first, you are more than able to do so. If you'd like to pick your 1990 to 1999 wrestler first, you are more than willing to do so and able to do so. However, here's the rules, as is the case in any other draft. Once that person is off the board, they are off the board. And if you choose to pick 1999 Rock, you cannot then pick 2003 Rock. Rock in all ways and all forms would be off the table. Understood?
That ruins my pick. I was going 90s rock, 2000s rock, 2010s rock, 2020s rock.
Rock.
Because he shows up every decade.
That's rock. All right, guys. And listen, chat, I want you guys to let us know as we progress how you feel the teams are coming together. Let's get this started, man. We're going to start off with the women's teams. I will be updating the draft board in real time. I'm really excited about this. Conrad, you are on the board. You are on the board to pick any wrestler from any decade. The floor is yours.
I am going to take for my first. So we're just doing women's, no men.
This is women's only. Any decade you want.
All right. I am going to start things off with, let's go to the 2000s.
The 2000s.
I'm going to take someone who made a man out of me.
Oh, Lord.
Trish Stratus.
Oh, my God.
Mom, get out.
Mom, get out. Mom, get out.
My brother didn't get it until years later. Everybody out. Leave the room.
All right. So with the first overall pick, he could have picked any decade, y'all. But with the first overall pick, Conrad Cushman has selected from the year 2000 through 2009, the former multiple-time women's champion, Trish Stratus. Next up on the board for the women's draft for the Dream Survivor Series team, representing the Pro Wrestling Shoot, I give you Jesse.
I'm going to get the 80s out of the way, man.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
I'm going to get the 80s out of the way, dude. I'm taking Sherry.
Oh, my goodness.
Taking Sherry for the 80s.
Ooh, got you.
I'm gonna put that in correctly. The sensational Sherry. All right, y'all. That's what's up. Coming in hot. I like it. Coming in hot. With the third pick, I am gonna go. I'm gonna go the year 2000, and I'm gonna go with someone who I believe was arguably not just the hottest women's wrestler in the industry, maybe for that year, one of the hottest wrestlers, period, in the industry, in the company. I'm going to go with Lita. There you go. Conrad, it's back on you. Who's your second pick for your women's team?
You know what? Let's take it over to the new generation.
I'm assuming you're talking about the 1990s?
I am. Okay. There's a lot of people that you could go in here. You could probably pick. You could probably say, yeah, that's my person. I'm going to pick Bull Nakano.
The Tokyo Dome, beating the one and only, I'm not going to name her name, Nakano. I don't know how to spell. Don't blame me. I'll fix it later. Bull Nakano, nice pick by Conrad. Jesse, you're up. Who's your second pick in the women's draft?
I'm going to go to the 90s too, man, and I'm going to run with China.
China. But let me ask you a question. Now,
yeah.
the pick is final, but let me ask you a question. You're going with Royal Rumble DX China compared to WrestleMania 17 Women's Champion China.
Yep.
Okay, nice. All right, so China, all these people, like I said, chat, all these people are off the board. Like, I cannot go China 2000s because he went China 1999. All right, so coming up next, I'm going to go. I got to do it, y'all. I got to do it. I got to go 2020 through present. I'm going to the modern day. I'm going for it. Mercedes Moné. Or I should say, I take that back. You know what? I take that back. I'm wrong because I'm cheating. That's the wrong rules. I'm going to go. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to go 2000 because I can't go AEW. That's part of the rules. It's only WCW.
You could pick Sasha from
That's what I'm saying. I'm going back a little bit. No, I'm not going to go 2020 then. I'm going to go Sasha Banks from the 2010 to 2019 decade. There we go. Nice. Who's up?
Boo! No.
Oh man. All right, Conrad, it's on you.
I'm going to make my next pick for the 2010s era, and I'm going to take Asuka.
Asuka in the building. I like it. Asuka. Jesse, it's on you, my brother. You have, just to give a quick update, you can go 2000s, 2010s, or 2020s.
I'm gonna run. I'll run. Yeah, I'm gonna run the 2010s.
Okay.
I'm gonna run with AJ Lee.
Ooh-wee. Nice pick. Nice pick. All right, guys. I'm going 80s. I'm going one of the longest reigning champions. Look it up, kids. Rockin' Robin.
She was on my list too, as a backup.
Yes, sir. It is on you, Conrad. You can go to give an update to our wonderful viewers. You have the option to go 1980s or present day.
I'm going to go present day. Start this off right. And I'm going to take Rhea Ripley.
Oh, my goodness. That's a good pick. That's a really good pick. That's a really good pick. Oh, boy. All right, Brother Jesse, the new millennium or the 2020s?
Let's take it back to the year 2000. I'm going to run with Victoria.
All the things she said, run it
She was dope back then, dude.
She was. All right, y'all. I'm getting it out the way. I messed up with Mercedes Moné, so I had to go back to Sasha. Present day, let's hit it. 2020 through the current present day. I don't have to be a fan to respect her. Charlotte Flair. You got to respect her. Don't have to like her, but you got to respect her. Conrad, you have waited till the very end of the women's draft to put your Dream Survivor Series team together to pick your wrestler from the 1980s. Who might she be?
Wendy Richter.
Oh, man. Okay.
That was my other one. That was my other backup.
Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, y'all. My brother from another mother, Jesse, you got to go 2020 through present.
I'm going to run with who I think today is probably one of the most impressive women in pro wrestling. And that's probably a hot take for some, but every time she is on, I enjoy watching her, and I'm going with Io Sky.
Io Sky, I like it. And for the final pick, big shout out to Guy Will Gamble. I was gonna go Bianca, but Charlotte's a 14-time champ, bro. I love Bianca. Bianca's more of my favorite than Charlotte. It's not about favorites. It's about who's better. Will it go down? Will Bianca be better when it's all said and done? Probably, but the resume's better right now. So with that being said, 1990s through 1999, I think y'all already know what it is, man. I'm picking that belt out the trash. Medusa. All right, y'all. I like it. I like what we put together here, fellas. Chat, here it is. Team Conrad, Dream Survivor Series team for the ladies from the 1980s. You know I'm a historian. I'm going to give it to y'all. The woman who was the women's main event of WrestleMania 1, Wendy Richter. The woman who main evented the Tokyo Dome with Medusa, Bull Nakano in the 1990s. One of the icons of the 2000s, the one and only Trish Stratus. The Goldberg-esque undefeated Asuka from the 2010s, and the Eradicator. The Eradicator in the year 2020 through the present, the one and only Rhea Bloody Ripley. I think that's a really good team. I think it's hard to argue with the success that team would have. Let's go to Team Jesse. Team Jesse selects the sensational, and that's no pun intended, Sherry. She was amazing. China from the 90s. From the 90s. I'm not sure if I agree with the 90s part, but I appreciate your pick.
Should take out any woman in this circle right now in the 90s.
Respect,
Come on.
respect. No argument there. I'm just saying 2000 China was even better. But
She's
respect.
wrestling dudes, though.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Victoria in 2000 to 2009. She had a really good run. AJ Lee, nobody would ever argue with a pick like that for the 2010s. And for the current present day, Io Sky. Team Sean, Rockin' Robin, the multi-time women's world champion and cousin or sister, I should say, of Jake the Snake Roberts, by the way. Medusa from the 1990s. Lita from the 2000s. Sasha Banks from the 2010s. And Charlotte Flair from the present day. Here we go now. Let's start it off. We're going to keep the momentum going. Chat, let us know what you think. We see your comments in the chat. We appreciate you. Guys, how do you feel about your teams?
Solid.
Yeah, I'm solid.
That's
I like
what's
my
up.
team.
All right. Chat, who do you think would win if it was a triple threat Survivor Series match, which is not really a thing, but let's just say it is. Who do you think would win against those three teams? So let's move forward.
More interesting if it was.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So put in the chat, yo. Put in the chat. Team Jesse, Team Conrad, or Team Sean for the women. Now we're moving on to the men. All right. Once again, the rules remain the same, guys. You cannot cross over picks. If you pick 2000 Rock, you cannot pick 2010 Rock. If you pick 2000 Stone Cold, you can't go back and pick 90 Stone Cold. If you pick Hogan in the 1980s, you can't pick Hogan in the 1990s. It's off limits. You can't pick Flair 03 if you pick Flair 1995.
Who gets first picked on this one?
Who gets first pick? That's, you know what? I did not
Gotta flip
I did
that
not
coin.
think about that. Do I have a coin?
I already know Conrad's about to steal one of my boys.
Yo. What do you mean? I thought it was the same.
You know what?
I wanted the bets first.
You know what? I don't need to flip a coin. We're going to do this fairly. Since it's a Clash of the Podcast thing, so this is Conrad and Sean, right? But it's on my channel. So I'm going to volunteer to go third again because I think I'm that good to be able to draft great out of the third position. And I'm going to let Jesse have the first pick for the men.
Oh.
And Conrad will go second. So that is my executive decision.
My list is cooked. I already know I'm about to get cooked. I already know.
By the way, I want the chat to know before Jesse makes his first pick. We have not talked about each other's picks this entire time we put the show together. Nobody knows who's picking who. This is all just impromptu. So, Jesse, the Commissioner Hubbs has said you have the first pick and you are on the board.
Yeah. You already know I'm going to have to go to them 2010s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to kick it back to them 2010s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with my boy, CM Punk.
Oh, man. Conrad, would that have been your first pick?
No.
Okay. All right. So you.
So I'm
I wanted that straight edge society CM Punk. That was my favorite.
Oh, my God. You know what? I got to highlight this just because it makes me feel good. Appreciate you. 81742. Appreciate you so much. Yes, it's my channel. I'm just pressing buttons that I want to press because that made me feel good. Yes. Let's move on. All right. Team Jesse out the gates, hardcore with the best in the world. CM Punk from the 2010s. By the way, 2010s, y'all. No other era. Conrad, you're up.
I am going to go for the 2000s first again.
Okay. Oh, I know who this is going to be.
Who's it going to be? I'm interested to see.
The Rock.
No.
Okay.
I'm taking the greatest Survivor Series wrestler of all time. Randall Keith Orton.
A little Survivor Series strategy from the kid, Conrad Cushman. Okay. I'm not mad at you. Well, you know what? I don't have a strategy. I'm just picking the best wrestlers to ever live. And there's nothing to even consider here. I'm going straight to the 1990s. I'm going straight to the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Brother Jesse, you're up.
I'm going back to the 90s too then.
I'm all ears.
I am going to take Steve Austin.
Ooh, Steve Austin from the 90s. Not a bad pick at all. Good job. Oh, stunning Steve Austin? Okay, no problem. Oh, wait. I just wanted to make sure. He was a former United States champion. That'd be a great pick.
I liked stunning Steve.
I did too. I'm not going to cap. All right. Conrad, think hard, think long. Pause.
Play. I'm thinking here.
I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having a freaking blast.
I am. This is some strategy moves here. I don't know here. I'm going to go to the 90s.
To the 90s, okay?
And I'm going to go with the pick of The Undertaker.
All right, let's talk about this now. You're going Undertaker 1990s. Okay. You know what? It's hard to argue either way. It really is. So I'm not mad at you at all.
Undertaker.
Yeah, I'm not going to cap. That's a really good pick. It's a really good pick. He has such a vast history from the 2000s, but 1990s through 99 it was epic. It was epic. All right, for my second pick, I'm going manager because I don't want him to come off the board. And you know why I don't want him to come off the board? Because you guys are because I'm so busy editing. I want to see your faces on this one. I know you guys think that I'm going with a certain blonde-haired gentleman who is the greatest manager of all time. God rest his soul. I'm not naming his name, even though I know you guys are going to pick him now that I've said it. But I want to have fun. I want to have a good time. I want to party. And I want people to be dancing in the aisles when my team comes down the aisle. You got it right. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the Doctor of Style, Slick.
Yo, that's wild.
This is the right. Slickster talking at you, honey.
That's right. I love it, and you should love it too. That's one of my managers. On to Team Jesse.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yo, Miracle said Oscar. Not in this lifetime.
Yo, I'm going to take it back. I'm going to take it back to the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going...
By the way, not to cut you off, managers can come from any era, just so you guys know.
Slick Rick is killing me. Yeah, I'm gonna kick it back to the 80s, man. I'm definitely going with my Surfer Sting, man. I gotta go with Sting.
Hey, WCW Sting. I like it. Ooh, very cool. I don't know what the WCW Sting. We all know it's WCW Sting. Very cool. Good pick. Conrad, you're up.
I am. You know what? Jesse's got me worried about the 80s. I'm going to go to the 80s as well.
There's only one other pick.
And I'm going with one half of the Mega Powers.
Yo.
The Macho Man.
He was on my list.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick. And actually, I'm not shy about saying that would have been my next pick. I'm actually thinking now. You know what? And I want the chat to really think about this. Having a good manager means a lot. And now that I've got the style of the Slickster, I'm going with the brilliance of Bobby the Brain Heenan. That's how important the tutelage from the outside means to me. Jesse, you're up.
I'll pick one of my managers.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna need a manager that tells me how good my team is.
Mm-hmm.
I need a manager to tell me how bad my team is. Damn it. I'm going with Jim Cornette.
I like it. I like it. I knew when you said bad, I knew that was that's pretty good. It's pretty good.
He was one of my favorite managers anyway.
Oh, he was very entertaining. No question about that. Conrad, you're up, my brother. Just to give the chat a little bit of an update, Conrad has gone straight chalk so far as the first 3 decades. He has 2 managers to go, 2010s, all the way up to present day.
I am going to go to present day.
Oh, man. Okay.
And I am going to take the tribal chief.
Whoa!
Roman Reigns.
I can't say that's a bad pick. I'd be lying if I said that was a bad pick. He said I can. All right, guys. Now that I got
in that booking room.
Boy's not even showing up to Survivor Series. What are you talking about? You're going to have to give a bigger payday for him.
I got to be serious for a minute and no, my pick is not Lance Storm. This pick that I have highlighted right here would have been a no-brainer for many years of my life. Many, many years of my life. But I cannot in good conscience, I'm not going to get into detail, but I cannot in good conscience pick that guy. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty confident that that guy could possibly be left off of this entire draft. I can't read my good friends' minds, but he could be. Because 10 years ago, he would have been my number 1 pick, but no longer. But if there was a number 1 in the 1980s, it could have been one of 2 guys. I'm choosing the one with the styling and the profiling, the nature boy, Ric Flair.
Only
Jesse,
pick.
Your pick.
What do we got left? We got present day and the 2000s, right?
And
Yes,
a
sir.
manager.
And a manager.
And a manager, that's right. By the way, my managers kick your managers' butts. I know, and I know you haven't even picked one yet, Conrad. There's nothing you can do to beat my manager, my team of managers.
Man, Jim Cornette would beat that boy with a racket.
He's probably right.
All right, we'll kick it to the 2000s.
Okay.
And this is going to be different too, man, because
Well,
oh no!
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
Oh God!
For
Okay, I'm
me,
sorry. I didn't mean to.
For me, I don't think that he was the best in the 2000s.
Jesse, you're done. I got you up there already.
No.
It fits. Go ahead.
Pause.
Pause.
Hey.
Oh my God, that was terrible.
WMD.
Oh, that was terrible.
I'm muting myself until it's my turn.
Yo, Conrad, you're out of control tonight, bro.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick this person just because that era in the early 2000s was my favorite time in that short run because wrestling was starting to go downhill back then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna choose Randy Orton 03.
You can't do that.
Why? Did somebody already pick him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Conrad, that was
okay.
That was his
I got a
first
backup.
pick.
I got 2 backups.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Shout out to him then. I'm going with Edge then.
Oh my God.
The rated R superstar.
That's a great pick. That's a great pick. But chat. I'm gonna hold off. Conrad, you're next. Because I'm not gonna say nothing. Conrad, you're next.
It's time for me to take a manager.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want a manager, Sean.
Uh-oh.
I don't want an agent.
Oh,
I want an
dear
advocate.
God.
And his name is Paul Heyman.
You know, chat, I don't know what's going on around here, I don't have any idea what's happening right now. But as I look through the parameters and the annals of this draft, I don't understand how this person is still on the board. But now I have the greatest manager of all time, the most entertaining manager of all time, the greatest in-ring performer ever, and arguably the second greatest in-ring performer ever. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the 2000s, no less, the People's Champion, The Rock. What were you guys thinking? It's over.
You only got him for 3 years.
It's over. That's true. Good point. But it's over. It's over. This draft is over. Chat, talk to him. It's over. It's just over. How can you guys top this? Jesse, your pick. I don't know.
What do I got? I got current day, right?
Current day.
Current and a manager.
Yo, 2000s Rock. You guys are out of your minds.
Current day's so tough for me to pick, man. To be honest, because I feel like current day right now is probably one of the best rosters that I've had since the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Or well, later 90s, I guess. I could pick an easy pick like Cody Rhodes, right? But I don't think I want Cody on the team.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm gonna have to pick Kevin Owens, man.
KO.
Kevin Owens, man.
I'm a fan.
This is my dream team. I don't care what any of y'all think. Kevin Owens is one of my favorite wrestlers, dude.
Universal champion, tag champion, Intercontinental. He's great. U.S. champion, all that. Conrad, your pick. You're either going 2010s or manager. Are you talking?
Sorry, I'm thinking here.
I'm like, what's going on?
This is
literally
a team.
Paused.
Yes, you really did.
This team.
I mean, take all the time you need. I thought we lost you for a second.
No. I'm just trying to think of what would work. You know, you could argue about getting Paul Bear, but I don't know if it would work. I think we need some beauty on this team. We're going to take the lovely Miss Elizabeth.
Oh, my God. Okay, so you went with Macho.
Give you guys a little distraction on the outside in a eeny, teeny.
Conrad didn't pick her. Macho Man forced her in.
Wow, that's funny. That's funny.
Elizabeth.
Will you marry me?
Yo.
All right, I'm like, all jokes aside, y'all may have got me on the females. I think my team is killer. But you could always mess it up by picking the wrong person here. You know what? When you got The Rock, HBK, Flair, Slick, and Bobby Heenan, you can go with somebody that is just a favorite of yours. You can go with somebody that you built the bandwagon for, that won the Royal Rumble and shocked the world and won the world title at WrestleMania. I am going with main event Jey Uso.
You could just put Jey Uso.
No, I'll put him main event Jey Uso because I want to. And yes, I could have put the Phenom, The Undertaker, the Icon, Sting, HBK, Shawn. There's only one person that gets a nickname around here and the full name behind it, and that is main event Jey Uso. Jesse, You have to pick a manager that can put you over the top.
Oh, I'm going to pick the person that is going to put us the most over the top. And it's not a manager that I think that anybody's thinking about either, man. I need not your ordinary manager. I need a hype man. And there was no better hype man in the WWE than Mr. Leo Rush, Bobby Lashley.
Lashley.
I need somebody cheering me on, man, because Jim Cornette's going to make these guys feel like losers.
That's correct spelling, I hope. Okay.
No,
L-I-O.
L-I-O. Thank you very much. All right, Conrad. You got to pick somebody from the 2010s.
Oh, goodness. It's down to two people in my head. I just don't know who to go with here. I'm looking at my team. I think either guy would work. It'll balance out. You know what? I'm going to pick who I would want for once.
Please do.
Oh, but I wouldn't want them both, though. You know what? I'm going to go with... He spent a lot of time out, but he was in from the beginning and the end. I am going to go with the best wrestler in the world at that time, Bryan Danielson.
Great pick.
With the fur boots.
Well, in this case, it would have to be Daniel Bryan because it's WWE.
Yes, I'm sorry.
But no, don't be sorry. Still a great
He was
pick.
the environmental champion back then, dude. It was the greatest run of all time.
The planet's champion. The wood belt. Yo, that's a classic.
Eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly.
Guys, I've been going back and forth with you guys all night.
Well, you still got a pick?
Yeah. And you know something? I just want you guys to be honest with yourselves. That's all. All I'm asking you this holiday season is don't not just don't lie to the people. Don't lie to yourselves. Main event Jey Uso. Phil, how you feel about main event Jey Uso? I understand that's a homer pick, but I could afford a homer pick. I got The Rock. I got Ric Flair. I got HBK. I got Slick. I got Bobby Heenan. And you know who I got? From the 2010s? AJ Styles. It's a record.
You didn't know?
Anybody picked him, I would have kicked him off the stream. Anybody picked him, I would have kicked him off the stream. All right, that's it, guys. Let's review. Conrad's Women's Dream Survivor Series team. The one and only Wendy Richter, Bull Nakano, Trish Stratus, Asuka, and Rhea Ripley. Jesse, Sensational Queen Sherry. Oh, no, well, she wasn't the queen yet. Sensational Sherry, Chyna, Victoria, AJ Lee, and Io Sky. My team, Rockin' Robin, Medusa, Lita, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte Flair. For the men, Conrad picked Macho Man Randy Savage, The Undertaker, Randy Orton, Mr. Survivor Series. I got to give you credit for that. Paul Heyman, Elizabeth, Daniel Bryan, and Roman Reigns. Imagine Elizabeth and Paul Heyman outside the ring, bantering back. Fantastic stuff. Sting, Surfer Sting from WCW, Stone Cold, Edge, Jim Cornette on the outside, going back and forth with Leo Rush.
Yo, Leo Rush and Cornette is insane. They would have been fighting.
going back and forth. And KO, the former Universal Champion. Team Sean, all jokes aside, come on, y'all. Ric Flair, HBK, Rock, Slick, Bobby Heenan, AJ Styles, main event Jey Uso. I'm going to post this on social media. I want you guys to find it. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it on the YouTube channel. I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to put it on the YouTube channel. I want you guys to find it. Vote for it. Let us know who you think won. I want to thank my good brothers from other mothers, Jesse and Conrad. Guys, this was a different concept. I'm taking this off the screen right now.
I see people. Dolph Ziggler was on my list, but I couldn't do it. And the person who I was debating on was actually Bray Wyatt. It was either Bray Wyatt and Danielson. I was struggling to pick who, and I thought they both fit.
Guys, did you have a good time?
Yeah, this is fun, man.
I hope so, man. I want to do something different. I had a blast. Chat, I hope you had a blast as well. The comments are flooded, man. I want to give a big shout out. Y'all know it's going to take a lot longer than it would normally take because there's so many people up in here, man. I want to give a shout out to Guy Will Gamble, 8742, 81742. Miracle FTW, PWJ24, first time viewer. I appreciate it. BJ in the building. Appreciate you, Professor. The only Vinny we like, Cleasy130. My gosh, Guy Will Gamble was in here. We appreciate you so much, man. Oh my goodness. I don't like leaving anybody out. Matt Lopez, I already said. MJB in the place to be, stopping by. Of course, Sir Quill's in the building. The list goes on and on and on. Conrad, talk to the people, man. This was a really fun show.
Yeah, man. We appreciate everybody who came out here. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Make sure you guys catch us every single Monday, Clash of the Podcast, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time on the Mothership, Everything Pro Wrestling as well, where you can hear me and Sean banter about wrestling every single week. And yeah, we're gonna keep doing our thing, and yeah, we got some shows coming up. You got Full Gear this weekend. Next weekend's gonna be Survivor Series, and we got some turkey in between. So win.
There you go. Before I kick it to Jesse, should we do another draft down the road? Maybe a different subject?
Might have to.
I like this draft thing. Jesse, talk to the people, my brother.
Yeah, man. First of all, thanks for having me on the show again. This was great. I hope we can make this a tradition for Survivor Series every single year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, man, first and foremost, it was a blast being on the show. I love being a part of Clash of the Podcast when invited, man. But as far as me, you can catch me every Tuesday over on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick at the Pro Wrestling Shoot, where we go live, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with the podcast and trickle in some videos every now and then. It's been family time, man, for the past couple of weeks, and the
nothing wrong with that.
Wrestling video games have been completely dead. So we're about to be in 2K26 season, so you can definitely catch us over on YouTube and TikTok.
Absolutely, man. Stews for Views, the only video we like. So many people are in here tonight. This is overwhelming for me, man. Like I go through this every time we do a show together.
That number's name is Jocelyn too.
Huh?
That's Jocelyn. I don't know why YouTube's making it show up like that, but that's Jocelyn. With the
Jocelyn's. How did I miss Jocelyn? Jocelyn's in the building.
Yeah, but her name is just the numbers. I don't know why it's like that, but
shout out to Jocelyn. Okay. Thank you for saying something. Jocelyn's in the building. I would have definitely called her out. New name or different name. Okay, thank you for telling me that, Conrad. With that being said, man, as always, we want to thank the chat for being here. I thank my brothers for being here. We're gonna get with y'all soon, man. Next week, right here on Hubbard Wrestling Weekly, a special edition of Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. We're gonna do the greatest matches in Survivor Series history. Gonna break it all the way down, talk about the greatest matches in Survivor Series history. It's obviously subjective. It's gonna be my opinion, but that's what comments are for. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. It's gonna be right here on the Hubbard Wrestling Weekly channel. Obviously, check out Jesse and James on the Pro Wrestling Shoot on Tuesdays. Check out my brother Conrad and my guy Derek on Wednesdays. We got you covered. And of course, the Mothership, as Conrad said, Monday night, each and every Monday night, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Clash of the Podcast. So until then, as always, God bless, be encouraged, happy Thanksgiving, and evil never prevails. Until next time, you already know what it is.
The mother.